My successful lions out there. I'm back. Hold on, I'm in the middle of counting. Hold on, man. Y'all made me mess up the count. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. What's good with y'all, man? Of course, this is all True Blues. Um, you know, what I come today to say is money don't equal success. All right, you know, that's a small decimal when it comes to success. Money is just a tool to be used in order to achieve certain goals. But success is within. Success is what you make it. You know, this is, pocket money. This is 5.5 stacks or whatever, Some of that I just let a friend borrow, he just paid me back, you know, and that's what success means. Meaning you're able to help your people in need. You're able to help people, that you love, that you care about, that they hit a rough spot. You're able to, come through for them in the clutch, and this particular friend, I just had it on me and just let him hold it. He didn't have to go to the bank, you know. Most of my friends, man, they're well endowed, man. You know what I mean? Whether it's stocks, whether it's real estate or own a business, or they're just financially stable. But this was just pocket money that I had, you know. He needed 2 stacks, here you go, and he paid me back interest. Like, yo, Dre, here's an extra 500, you know what I mean? So this doesn't equal success, man. None of this matters in your heart, none of this means absolutely nothing, None of it means nothing. It's just paper, man. But you want to get to a point where you're financially stable, to the point where you're financially secure, you're not living check to check, that's what I say, use it as a tool, but don't let it rule you, you know what I mean? Man make the money, don't let the money make you, you know what I mean? Don't change and switch up, security wise, with people that, is just trying to use you, but people that, you're around and you're trying to help, whether it's family or friends that just might need something. And then, some situations you just be like, yo, we good. You don't need to pay that back, you know what I mean? Or, that's my gift to you, or you see a homeless person, yo, here's $100, you know what I mean? Don't spend it on liquor. Sometimes you have that discernment where you can look through people and be like, all right, this person is just out on the street, he's down on his luck. He doesn't smell like beer, he doesn't smell like liquor, he doesn't look like he shoots up. All right, let me gamble on him and put that out in the air, like, yo, don't use this on drugs, don't use this on liquor, get yourself a meal, man. Go, get yourself a cheap motel for the night, man, or something like that, or have a week worth of great meals, and try to hit the library, or this just $100 might be somebody's come up. You know what I mean? That can get them to the next level, or some people might have family out in New York or Connecticut or New Jersey, and they just need that bus ticket, that can, send them back to their family, or, send them in a different environment instead of being down here, nickel and diamond and begging for $1 or $2 just to get through the day. People go through a lot. You know what I mean? That's why I say money is a small decimal, man, to what you're trying to achieve. You know what I mean? Success is living righteously, man. Putting God first. You know what I mean? And whatever abundance that come, you're gonna get it. You know what I mean? By doing the right things with the tool we call money. I grind hard, I work hard, I put God first, you know what I mean, and always here to, put my health first so I can be here and do these type of videos, man, and live another day, live to make another dollar. You know what I mean? And everything that's going on in the world, I'm just grateful that I can, be financially stable. And I'm not at that point where I'm financially secure, where, I can retire, you know what I mean? But I'm in a good space where I'm not living check to check, you know what I mean? I can take off work at this point for 3-4 years and live off what I've accumulated and what I've earned and stuff like that, and it feels good to be able to do that. You know what I mean? Just with this little pocket money, I can take my passport and go to China, go to Brazil, go to Africa, and just by a couple dollars in my pocket, I can start a new life. You know what I mean? What, $1,000 for the ticket one way or whatever, and I have 4 to 5 bands left to start my life. Get an apartment. Live on the road, or whatever the case may be, and just do what it do. You know what I mean? And that's what the money is there for. It's there for a tool where you're not shackled and chained. Yes, at the end of the day, we're all slaves, man. You know what I mean? You have to pay taxes. You have to get out here and work. You're paying excise tax on your car. You're paying rent or mortgage, or you're paying taxes on your properties. We're all slaves, man. Nothing's free. You know what I mean? Nothing's free. So we all slaves. I don't care how much money you got. But having some sort of financial stability and security, you're able to bust moves and say, all right, I'm gonna take a couple weeks off. I'm gonna take a week off. I'm gonna, pamper myself. I'm gonna, regroup. I'm gonna take these certain days off, or, you can go in the mall and get whatever it is that you desire. You know what I mean? You can go, like I said, just these couple dollars in my pocket money can go anywhere in the world right now, and that feels good because, I think they say like 20 or 30%, I think it's 40% of Americans don't have $400 saved for an emergency, and that's a big deal, man. A lot of people, don't have money saved. They don't have, stocks. They're living, week to week, day to day. You know what I mean? And that's a, sad thing, but at the end of the day, it's I call it a blessing for me and people that's around me that get it. You know what I mean? And some people, if they were to lose their job, they wouldn't be able to pay rent next month. And I think that's like 30%. You know what I mean? So um, I'm glad I'm able, as a man or a black man, in this society, it is racist to a certain degree, that I'm able to stride and, I thank God, God bless the child that can hold his own. I'm able to make the moves that I need to make and be successful. You know what I mean? And like I said, money doesn't equal success. It's a mindset. It's a spirit. You know what I mean? That's like the last thing on the list that makes you successful. It's about entrepreneurship. It's about being responsible. Helping people out. Having a dream. Having accomplishing goals. Discipline, man, is a very key point to being successful. You know what I mean? And putting in the work. Don't mind being your own boss in your own right, but don't mind taking orders and delegating, being a great delegator to people on your team that can accomplish the things you need them to accomplish. You know what I mean? That being a great, a team player. You know what I mean? There's no I in team. And then comes the fruits of your labor with the money. You know what I mean? That is way down the line. You know what I mean? And that's what I want to say, man. So everybody that's out there on their grind, money doesn't equal success. You know what I mean? Whether it's fast money, slow money, no money, whatever the case may be, man, money is the last thing on a totem pole that equals success. So all you young brothers out there, all you young sisters out there, man, don't just grind, for the quick buck or the money and say, yeah, I'm successful. No, it's about, like I said, the things before, man, having a brain, having a heart, having spirit, and discipline, man, is very key, and that's what equals success, man. So today, it's been a while. I looked at it. It's like 3 months I haven't did a book, so I'm gonna do a book today, and I'm gonna read the Bible. This is episode number 11. Yeah, we're gonna do a book today. Let me show y'all. These New Balances is killing them, right? You know what I mean? I had to put them up on the table, man. Kick back a little bit. Let's see. We're gonna do Reginald Lewis. Why should white guys have all the fun? This is a business book by a self-made billionaire, man. He's from Baltimore, which I can relate to. I got family in Baltimore. He played football for a little while, got a scholarship, but he wasn't good at football. But he uses academics to achieve, massive success. He went to, I think it was, don't quote me on this, but he went to a college started studying law, and then he got accepted into Harvard, which is in Boston, Mass. And he went to Harvard Law School and graduated at the top of his class. Worked for someone for a couple years. Then he started his own law firm, and basically from the bottom up story, man. You know what I mean? And that's what we're gonna speak about today. And of course, Faithful Bible, man. Faithful Bible. If you didn't see that episode, I got a couple of Bibles. I got one from my grandfather and one from my grandmother. This is my grandmother's Bible. His Bible is the New Testament. Hers is the Old Testament, which I keep with me at all times. You know what I mean? It just feels like her spirit is with me. And I stay reading scriptures, man. I try to read scriptures every day, if not 5 days, if not, every day. You know what I mean? And I stay prayed up every day. And yeah, man, I'm very grateful for the things I've been able to accomplish. I really couldn't see it for myself until I started setting goals and truly believing in myself. Not that I was, I was kind of like stagnant, didn't know which direction I wanted to go, did I want to go over here, losing people in the street, losing friends because of fame and stuff like that, really realizing who's who. So, getting my health in order, sobriety, and I thank God, man. That's why I don't be on here trying to preach, but I thank God, man. For knowing there's something better in me. I got more to accomplish. I got more to accomplish than very little stuff. You know what I mean? He saved me. Because I could have been up the road or in the ground. You know what I mean? Very easily. Especially as a young black male. You know what I mean? So I'm very thankful, and I just try to stay righteous as much as possible and help kids that are coming up. You know what I mean? I'm still a young man. I'm on my stride, as far as goals go and financial security and stuff like that. And there's a lot of stuff going on in the world, but you still have to just keep faith and keep moving on with your goals. You can't be like, all right, well, the world's gonna end, 2022, because of this virus, I don't want to do nothing. No, I just want to depend on the government. You can't do that, man. You gotta stay, independent as possible. I know a lot of people lost their jobs, but things are starting to open back up, and you just gotta have an entrepreneur mindset, man. That if I don't get out here and kill what I eat, I won't eat. You know what I mean? And if something was to happen to me, even though I got people in my corner, you gotta think it as, yo, I'm out here alone. You know what I mean? Yeah, I got people in my corner that might can help me, but you gotta think of it as, yo, I'm out here alone, man. I'm a lion in the wilderness, man. I gotta kill what I eat every night in order for me to eat. If not, I'm gonna starve. If I get laid off, I'm gonna starve. If I, my car breaks down or, I have an emergency, yo, I can't reach out to anybody, man. I gotta put up that bread. I gotta, put down that platinum card, man, and make sure I got, 10,000 on my card. You know what I mean? And that's just backup for emergencies. Stuff like that. You know what I mean? That you can't depend on anybody except yourself, and that will make you better, moving forward. You know what I mean? You can't depend on people as crutches, man. And that's what I say about people using people, man. You can't depend on people as crutches, and the same people that's, you know, letting you slide, they're enabling you. Just how, you know, some people are on drugs, man, you know, they're enabling you, man, to continue this behavior, you know, which is 10 times wrong, because you know they're using you, you know, they're using you as a crutch, you know, and these are not little kids, you know what I mean? These are grown men, grown women, you know what I mean? Using people, sleeping on their mama's couch, using their baby mama, or, you know, a woman using her father, using her mother, or using the government, you know what I mean? Et cetera, man. You can't continue to accept this behavior, you know what I mean? You gotta exit, you know, from that behavior and let these people grow up. You know, if not, you gotta continue to grow. You know what I mean? So we're gonna come back again. We're gonna do a few episodes today. Well, a few clips in the same episode. This is episode number 11, if I'm sure. We're gonna do the book. We're gonna do the Bible. And yeah, I'm just gonna talk that game, man. You know, money doesn't equal success. We'll be back for another clip. Peace.